Got another case if you're interested. Tracking down one Earl Sterling. Nick, where'd you leave that one?
Waiting on you.
I can't seem to find it.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you...
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
I'm meaning to put Earl's case to...
in your pants. Capiche?
Hey.
Drinks! The finest liquor.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. You with Valentine? I hope you find out. Anyway, you look like you need a drink.
Uh-huh. Not looking to buy right now.
That's too bad.
What's the point of picking up that junk?
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work. This scared the hell out of me.
Hey, Doc.
We offer a wide variety of...
Do you know anything?
Please.
Uh-huh.
Now, I must insist we talk about your...
Where is Doc Croc?
I'm a doctor. Now, anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical...
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Now, go...
Mm-hmm. That was...
All right.
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
Prescriptions, Bill. High quality chems.
Anyway,
right here.
Hey, who wants to look beautiful? Hairstyles from across.
Here's Good Neighbors Magnolia.
The Commonwealth.
Train. And, well then, choo-choo. Oh, God. Oh, choo-choo. God, it's not...
ChemICare cares about you. All your medicinal needs.
Doc.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
Care to explain all this blood leading to the cellar?
This is a medical facility. It's not unusual for there to be some blood here or there. My partner must have forgotten to clean up. Again. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
I need to get into this...
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? In our basement? The only thing you'll find down there is cold stone and medical waste. So unless you have something pressing, I have other matters to attend to.
Could 100 caps?
100 caps? To visit our basement? Well, I guess there wouldn't be any harm. All right. Here, the key. Just don't touch anything down there. Understand?
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it? You won't regret.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful.
Doctor.
Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice, new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life!
You made a mistake. But you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
There's no going back from what this guy did. I have thought this through. Don't worry. I'll make this quick and painless.
Waste of time. Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Take a look around for yourself. You'll figure it out.
That's Earl Sterling's body, isn't it? Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew he had gone through with the surgery. So, Earl didn't just vanish. The procedure went badly, and Dr. Crocker was just trying to cover it up.
You let this happen, Doctor. You could have stopped this.
You're right. I should have known Dr. Crocker wasn't in any condition to continue practicing medicine. I should have known he killed Earl. Please, just go. I'll send the report to security and clean up this mess.
Hey, Doc.
I'll be informing Diamond City Security about what happened here. Everyone will know what Dr. Crocker...
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral. Doc.
I have to clean up this mess.
God.
Hey, you there. I have a question for you.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You were in the tap house before, and...
You and the bartender got in a fight.
Nice of you to call it. I'm supposed to pretend I don't know until he decides he's bored with her and she comes crawling back home to me.
Sounds like a tough situation.
You don't know the half of it. But I'm not going to just sit here and let Cook steal my... I'm going to go back and talk to him, and you saw? He won't take me...
You're going to have to make it work.
Caps or not...
I mean, I can pay you, but I've only got 80 caps.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Good. I'm sure Cook will back down once he sees you're with...
This'll work better if I talk to Cook by myself.
I don't think so. Cook might try and talk his way out of it, and you don't know him like I do. Let's get this over with. Come on.
Hey, Paul.
Come on. I want to get this over with.
Who needs a haircut?
Come on. I want to get this over
Everyone
with.
needs a haircut. Step up.
Read the paper, mister. Trust me.
Hey, Nat.
Public is here to pull the wool out from under your eyes. Read the public and be prepared.
Paul! Where are you going?
Nowhere you need to worry about.
Hi.
Whatever. I'll see. I wanted so much more from my life than this. Ugh.
That a real vault suit?
I'll meet you there then. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to close up.
We need to talk.
Jesus, Paul. What now?
It's time for you to shut up and listen, Cook.
What the hell is this? And what are you doing here? Don't tell me he's hired you to help lean on
You don't want to bother a
me.
man like me, okay? You want something? Listen up. Everyone wants something from me, so don't make a fool of yourself. If I wanted to talk to you, you'd know it. I'm an important man. You better not be trying to waste my time.
You are not saying
If I wanted to talk to you, you'd know it.
Excuse me.
You want something? Listen up. Everyone wants something from me, so don't make a fool of yourself.
I'm not with him. Just looking for a drink.
What? Well, thanks for nothing. Should have known better than to trust you.
Good answer. Well, I'm listening, Paul. What do you have to say this time?
Just this. You leave Darcy alone, starting now, or else.
Now that is a very bad idea. You don't want to pull a gun on me unless you intend to use it.
But you think I won't use it? Huh, do I just need to kill you? Is that what you're saying?
Think about what you're doing. Damn fool!
I could... Well,
What
we're not
a
going to need
mess.
that stuff anymore.
Too bad you got yourself mixed up in all of this. Don't get me wrong. I don't blame you for anything. I should have known better than to fool around with Darcy, of all people. Paul. He used to be one of my best pals. Oh, hell. Look, I've been thinking about making a break for a while now, and, well, time to take action. Past time. So I have an idea. Maybe we can help each other, put this all behind us, you know?
This had better be good.
Here's the deal. I have some other, businesses on the side. One of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his dad's money to make himself feel like a gangster.
Who's Nelson Latimer?
Malcolm's kid. An arrogant little pissant. But useful, since he has all the money in the world and likes to think of himself as a budding crime boss. Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman from Goodneighbor to exchange Nelson's cash for their chems. My plan is simple. We take the money and the chems.
I don't know. An awful lot of unknowns.
Trust me, we can do this, no problem. The meeting's always in the same place. They always bring the same number of guys. They'll never know what hit them.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Now you're talking. I promise, you won't regret it. In a few hours, we're both going to be sitting pretty.
Hold on a minute, Cook.
Yeah? What is it?
Why smuggle chems into Diamond City? Chems aren't illegal here.
Sure, but Mayor McDonough takes a big cut of all the chems brought into town. Not everybody thinks that's good business. That's where me and Nelson come in. He fronts the cash, I make the arrangements. Cheap chems for Diamond City. Everybody wins. Anything else?
What about afterwards? Won't everyone be after us?
Come on. You know the answer. No witnesses. Anything else?
That's it.
Let's go then.
You just walked right up into the stands, didn't you? I like your stone.
Why, hello there. So lovely to see more young people up here in the city. We're also...
Hold on a minute, Cook.
Yeah? What is...
Everyone who's anyone reads public occurrences.
Shop in safety. No sense out of the surplus.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl?
It was either him or me. I had to put him down.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
You're not a spy, right? Testing, hello, Institute, can you hear me?
Hell if I know. If I am, the Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without a hitch.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Not now.
Well, I'll be around.